Visitation, written by Wayne O'Connor. The following material is taken from the foreword of the book. During the season of late winter, early spring of 1989, an event occurred that had an incredible impact on my life. To preface my naming of that event, I must provide a bit of history. 4 years previously, I had graduated from college with a major in comprehensive sociology and a minor in psychology, but seemed to find only odd jobs here and there. My parents were both disabled, so even though technically I wasn't working, I stayed very busy. My sister Pamela, who is 9 years younger than I am, was also still at home, but was of the age and mindset that she did not wish to be burdened with such responsibilities. Now, it was customary at that time for my sister, my mother, and my stepfather to follow a certain routine after supper. My sister was wont to stay up until the wee hours of the morning, listening to rock music, and sleep until noon. My mother usually went to bed around 8 or 9 at night, but had me massage her legs as they caused her great pain throughout the day and at least once during the night. Not many years later, she lost both of them to her battle with diabetes. Also, it was my mother's habit to use the bathroom several times during the evening. My stepfather would sit in the recliner after supper, watch some news, and then drift off to sleep, wake up in time to watch the late-night news, and then arise in the morning at about 6. The event not only affected me, but stopped their routines as well. My stepfather's routine, at least initially, seemed unaffected. My sister was up long before noon. My mother remarked the next day that she had slept like a log. Most surprising, my stepfather woke at 6 the following morning, in the recliner. He never made it to bed. To the best of my knowledge, he had never slept the whole night through in his easy chair again. So what was that event? While all of this was happening, I had a vision that was unlike the few I have had before or after. Not only was the vision quite intense, but it lasted literally from sundown until sunup, rather than mere moments. I was sitting on the couch in my room and then got up and sat on the edge of my bed, and then the vision happened. In the vision, I could see Jesus sitting across from me on the small couch. And then the vision happened again the next night, but it was quick and really highlighted some of the things I'd seen the night before. Later, following the event, when my mom would be in pain and I was gone, she would sit there on that couch and her pain would go away. She mentioned that several times over the years. While I did not tell my family about it, I did talk to a few Christian friends and years later began to share more of what had happened. Suffice it to say, much of the material from the vision was written down and kept locked in an attaché case. Decades later, I put that information initially in a manuscript and later split that into 2 books. Both The Baby Ukulele of Christendom and Visitation, whether directly or as a result of its influence, are products of that vision. The book Visitation is available at Amazon.com.